Greetings everyone and welcome to this retro series. I'm not exactly sure what I'm calling it yet, but we'll go with that for the moment. I'm going to showcase some games from the Commodore 64. I owned one of these for about 12 years back in the 80s. Played lots of games on it, so there's certainly a lot of stuff to go over if I want to actually cover all my favorite games. The first one we're going to do today is The Castles of Dr. Creep. This is actually Castles of Dr. Creep 3, which got a rework back in 2010. Somebody took upon themselves to re-engineer the code, and they added a bunch of new levels, made the existing levels a bit more challenging, that sort of thing. So the reason I'm going with this one is because I couldn't get the original to actually load in the emulator. So I wasn't able to actually get that one to load. So then I saw this one and thought, oh, might as well do the updated one. You're going to need WinVice or a similar Commodore 64 emulator. Just do a Google search and you'll find that. And then come over to GameBase64.com and do a quick search for Castles of Dr. Creep or Castles of Dr. Creep 3, whichever one you want. And you can get the game that way. WinVice is free, the game is free, so it's all good. So we'll minimize that. This is a startup screen for the Commodore 64. So the first thing we want to do is, after we download that disk image, is unzip it, and then we want to attach it to the program. So you can't see the menu bar in the video, but I'm hitting File, Attach Disk Image to Drive 8, and we'll find our disk image. They're D64 files, so we'll select that, and these are all the programs on this particular virtual disk. So we'll just hit Attach. Now that basically simulates sticking the disk in the drive. So we still have to load it, so we'll type load, quote, star, quote, comma, 8, comma, 1. And normally this used to take like 2 or 3 minutes to load, but because we're on modern equipment, it's pretty much instant. And there we go. Okay, so if we hit the caps lock button, brings us to a menu, and this is all the maps, and I think down to alternation and double cross I think were original maps, and then the rest are new. So from Frankenstein and Clockwork down are all new maps, and I think this new castle is a new one too, but it's a tutorial, so we won't bother doing that one. The one I'm going to pick actually is Freedonia, just because I remember it was a quick map and it was easy. So just to showcase the game, I think we'll pick that one. So I'm using the down arrow on my keyboard, or the down on the joystick. I've actually set up the joystick to be my keypad. So if we go into settings again, you can't see that, but under settings we got joystick, and I've assigned key set 8 to be the joystick instead of an actual joystick. So, and I've configured it to be the number key, directions, and the space bar. So that's all I've done on that. So like I said, I've selected Freedonia. We're going to play that one just because it's quick and it's easy, and some of these maps will take you 2, 3, maybe 4 hours to get through. So there's actually a lot of gameplay here. So we'll exit the menu and we'll hit our fire button or space bar, and this is our first room. It is a multiplayer game. It's sort of a hot seat setup, so the first player takes their turn and then the next player takes their turn. Your times are recorded, and the object is to get the best time to get out of the castle. And you get 3 men to start with. I might cheat a bit on that just to get through it. I'll use the quick save, quick load functions. So I hit the fire button and we'll go into our first room. You'll notice these black ticks. Those are actual doors in and out of the room. So just sort of take note of what door you're coming into and which ones you're going out of, and that'll sort of give you a mental snapshot of what's going on. So hit the space bar. This is our first room. We got a bunch of doors. This is the exit here. You go through that door, you win the map. So the object is to get to that door. Yeah, it looks easy, but it's not. Okay, so these are doorbells. They open the doors. So we'll go through the first one. And this now reveals another room. So as we can see, there's 3 doors coming in from that room, which we saw. They all had doorbells here. So if we go in, there's the 3 doors here. There's no doorbells on this side, so these doors have to be opened from the other side. You have to go back to the other room to open these. So looking at this room, there's our way out. We need a key for it, which is located here. We got a lightning rod. That's the switch for it there. And we got a couple trap doors. These are the switches here. Walk in front of them and it closes the trap door. And we've also got a couple of Frankensteins in these boxes. And these will come out and attack you. You basically walk in front of them and they start coming at you. So what we want to do is actually coax them out and get them. They will follow you around. So we want to get them to follow us down to this level. Our object is to actually get them down here and get them walking in front of these switches so we can get through here. And we'll turn that off on the way through. But first, like I was saying, there's no doorbells on here. So if we came down right now, we'd be trapped. There's no way out. So that's not a good move. So what we want to do is go back to the original room. And go to the next door down. And that takes us into this level. So that door is now open. So now we can come back up and do our loop through here and we can actually escape this room. So now we got to go back up. Okay. And I'm going to do a bit of a cheat. I'm going to hit Alt-S to save here. Alt-L will load. That's quick load and quick save. Hoping I don't need it, but for the purpose of this video, I think we'll utilize it if we need to. Okay, so if we come down, Frankenstein comes out, starts chasing us. So that's what we want. Okay, he's coming down. Okay. Oop. No, we want him down. There we go. So now what we want to do is come down a bit lower because we want to coax him down to that next level. So we'll come into this door. Okay, so we're coming in through the bottom door now. And he comes down right where we wanted him. So he's just going to go back and forth in front of these switches. So now what we have to do, we have to be careful because if we're standing here when he opens that, we die. So we have to time it to get over here. So away we go. Alright. Now we have another Frankenstein here. So what we're going to have to do is coax him out, try and get him down to this level. And then we'll have to try and get this lightning rod turned back on so that he walks into it and dies, and that frees up our path to get out of here. Okay, and of course 8-bit games, the sounds are a bit annoying, so just bear with me here. And here comes our Frankenstein. Okay. Alright. So now we want to go back up to the top because we got to get to that lightning rod switch. Okay. And we'll just hang here so that he's more apt to actually walk this way. And dead. So we'll just shut that off now, and our path is clear to go to that top door now. Actually, we got to come and get the key first. So we got to make one more loop around. So come up. I probably could have grabbed that key on my way through the last time, but forgot about it. Okay. And we got a key. Okay, so we're free to carry on now. Okay. And off we go. And room is done. And there's a new room. So we're coming in this way. And we have 2 doors coming out that way. So let's go have a look at that. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. These are teleporters. And basically you can set them to different colors, and whatever color you set it to depends on what your destination is. But just looking at this, I'm going to have to teleport up here. Release him. He's going to start walking over. Teleport back down here. Let him continue on. And then time it right to teleport there, come over, hit the switch, and get out. I think I'll hit Alt-S on that one. That seems pretty challenging, actually. So pushing the joystick up, or the 8 key, allows me to change the color. There. So that color is now the destination for here. So let's just give this a quick try. Okay. So I got up there, went in there, teleported back down here. So now what I want to do is time this right to about... okay, I'm going to have to wait a minute till he gets back here. I want to time it so that he's here and I'm here. Okay. Made it. Just. So as you can see, you have to time stuff pretty good here. So, okay, go to that one next. Okay. Alright. Next. Okay. Oh, okay. I was prepared for that, so I'm going to hit Alt-L to load. Yeah, I know I'm cheating. Whatever. But I'm more interested in showing you the game than actual winning it. Okay. Alright. So, save there. Alright. Oh, missed the switch. Okay, I'll have to do that again. No problem. Okay. So basically what we went up and did is shut off all these conveyor belts. So now we can get across here now. So that was the whole point of going up there and doing that. Okay, so let's get out of here. And we'll try the first door. And we'll see where that takes us. It's a new room, so that's the door that's underneath us. Okay. Oh. Run. Okay, I'm going to have to think about that room for a minute. Okay, once I get in there, I'll explain what happened there. I just want to go back in just for a sec. There, you see these guns? Just let me get out of here. They were right down in front of this door as I came in. So I went back in just to get them to raise up a bit. Those follow the direction you're in. So again, I'll try and explain a bit better once I get in here and settle down. So the timing is of the essence to get out of the way here. So I'm going to hit Alt-S right now. And here we go. Run. Oh no, I think I messed up. I should have got right in here, got up, got this key, and back out before these got down here. Now I'm going to have to do this again. Alright, so... Notice how they changed direction when I went above them? So now I want to go to the top door again. Yeah, a bit of monkeying around to get through some of these rooms, but I've always found this is a fun game. Okay, so let those guns come up. And then basically I want to come in, run down, hit the switch. This is a force field. I have to hit that switch to disable the force field. You only got 10 seconds to get up, get that key, and get back out. So let's give this a go here. So time that. Come down to the next door. And no time to think, just run. And off we go. So come down, hit the force field on our way by, come up, grab the key, come down. Okay. And I'm using the lasers there to actually kill those mummies. Okay. So now what we want to do is go back to the top. So I'm going to wait for those to get to the bottom. And off we go. So I want to go back through here. Come back down. Come through the top. And this should be our way out. Yes. Okay. So these will, if I'm down here, they'll start coming down. If I'm up here, they start going up. So you sort of have to time how this is going to happen. Okay, got the key, so we can just come down and do this. The mummies are out of the way. That's what these things did. The yonks. When I walked in front of them, it opened up the mummies and dropped them out, and I was able to kill them with this actually. So they're no longer a threat. So we got rid of those. So basically, I'm just going to come down, come over, and get out. So let's do that now. Okay, and I'm going to wait for these to get sort of halfway here, because if I have to come back in these rooms, I don't want them sitting right at that level. So we'll just go like that. There's nothing worse than just walking in a room and getting shot right away, because that's pretty much game over if you have no other way to get through. Okay, so new room. So we're going to come in this way and look for the door to get out that way. Let's see what we're up against here. Okay. So each of these switches probably turn these off. We got a Frankenstein here. So I think it's just basically timing on staying away from him. So let's go get the first switch. Okay. And there's the Frankenstein. You can't get too far ahead of him or he'll just turn around and go a different direction. So, okay, so he's coming up this way. So we'll go down this way, grab another switch. And here he comes, so we'll go this way. Hey, he's kind of trapped there for the moment. Okay, that's fine. You can stay there while we do this. Okay. Okay, we'll wait here so he comes up. Alright. And we'll go get this switch. And here he comes again. Is he trapped? Yep. So we can just go like this. And that's all the switches shut off. And hopefully we don't have to come back this way or we're going to be trapped. Okay. And there we go. Like I said, it was a quick, easy map. That's why I picked it. That's our exit. And off we go. Player 1 escapes. 12 minutes and 31 seconds. And I think only did the one reload, so we didn't do too bad. And I did play this once before, so I made a little better time. Shaved a minute off. Okay. So that's the game. So yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of new maps. So if you played this back in the day and you want to revisit it, then maybe grab the version 3, Castles of Dr. Creep 3, and that'll give you all the extra stuff. And like I said, he did rework these maps a bit too. They're a bit tougher now. Freedonia wasn't, but yeah, it's a good game. I'll probably actually play another one. I don't know whether I'll record it or not, but I think one recording of this game is probably enough. Unless I get requests for it, maybe I'll play through another one or something. But definitely pick it up. It'll waste a couple hours on you, and it's a good game. I'd give it a good 8 out of 10. I would say if I was going to review it back in the day. So, anyways, thanks for joining me. Like I said, I'm not sure what this series will be called, but I'll come up with something by the time I publish this. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and have a great day.